say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Commodores offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they can't make the play on third down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Hoffman. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Look out, he's got room. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Commodores trying to cash it in on first and goal. Trying to barge in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical?
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Washington State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Moffitt. Wide open on the right. He's in. Touchdown LSU! And once he found
field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late. Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Good timing on the quick out. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down. Really.
There he goes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Leaves it with the back. Shoots his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Punts it out of the air. He's not going to get there. Stop. Fourth down. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job, X.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man quickly. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Commodores are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Commodores in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got a little space. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Works the middle of the field. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the 4th quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to...
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, BYU Bengals. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that just... do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And than just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw again. Now improvising. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets the back moving. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man. Backed up now, here's second and long. Here we go. Wants to go up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Under fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix.